In this video, I'll show you how to submit a check-in via the Apotheo app. To get to the check-in section, you can either tap on the menu and then check-in, or check-in from the dashboard. Keep in mind, this will look different depending on how your coach has things set up. But at most, you'll have a nutrition section, measurements, questions, habits, photos, and if you've connected a wearable device, you'll also have a synced data section where you can preview your steps, sleep, resting heart rate, things like that. If the section has an asterisk next to it, that means it's required on this check-in. So you can see photos is already showing green and there's no asterisk. So this section is optional for this check-in. You can still add photos if you want, but if the section is not required, you'll be able to skip it and still submit your check-in. If a section has a red exclamation mark next to it, that means there's something missing. So if I tap on nutrition, I can see all of my macros have synced, and I can check off if I did lifting or cardio that day. Along the bottom, I can go back to previous days, and it looks like something's missing for Saturday. And sure enough, nothing's tracked. So I just need to select a target. I'll say did not track, and I can choose from one of these reasons. Now that's showing as green, and if I go back to the check-in section, the nutrition section's complete. Next we'll look at measurements, and I can see that waist is required, so I'll enter a value for that. And if I hit return, I get a message saying a weight is required for check-in day. So I tap add weight and save that. And I can also add weights for other dates during that check-in range. So now if I hit return, the measurement section is complete. Next is the check-in questions, and each of these questions saves automatically, so I can start filling this one, go back to the dashboard, and if I go back into my check-in, my answer is still there. Once I've answered all of the required questions, then that section will show as complete. And finally, if I go into the habits, I can see these are all filled out, apart from Saturday. So I just need to complete that. Now everything's complete. The submit button's enabled, and if I hit submit check-in, I can see my check-in's been submitted. And now on the dashboard, it's showing me that my next check-in is due next week.